Welcome back to Key Talk Media. This is your host, Key Talk. Check it out, man. Alright. You already know. Before I start the video, I want to give a shout out to Notification Gang and Key Talk Gang, even though they're really the same thing, for rocking with me every single video. If you listen to my voice right now, go ahead and like the video. Anyways. NCG Mad Max, Fort Worth rapper, was shot in the leg. He seems to do pretty well after the shooting though, because he woke up and posted a status and said, "I eat bullets," followed by showing his bullet wound. It's a big old wound. I cannot show it on here, but it is on my Instagram at Key Talk Media. And the wound, of course, is in his leg. There's not many details about the situation right now. You already know. As I get more details about the situation, I'm gonna let the gang know what's going on. Anyways, so the finesse kid Kodak Black done finessed himself out of a RAPE case. Allegedly back in 2016, a teenage girl said the finesse kid Kodak Black took her to his hotel. After he took her to the hotel, he threw her against the wall, then threw her against the bed and started to bite on her neck and her ear before he allegedly assaulted her. Anyways, the official report for the new court date that Kodak Black had when they pretty much gave him the new sentence, it said, Kodak Black just pled guilty to first-degree assault and battery in his sexual assault case in South Carolina, and he's been sentenced to 18 months probation. The rapper was originally indicted on a felony charge of first-degree criminal sexual conduct, but his attorneys Brad Cohen and B.D. Ashmore tells us Kodak copped a plea to a lesser charge to put the case behind him. As we reported, Kodak was charged for allegedly sexually assaulting a teenage girl back in February 2016 at a hotel. According to prosecutors, he pushed the girl into a wall and onto a bed before assaulting her, allegedly biting her breast and neck. Kodak had denied the allegations. Ed Clemens, the 12th Circuit solicitor in Florence County, tells TMZ Kodak admitted in court he bit the girl, but he apologized to her on the record. We're told Kodak was given 10 years suspended prison sentence and placed on 18 months of supervised state probation. While on probation, he will not wear an ankle monitor, but must let his probation officer know where he goes and where he lives. We're also told Kodak will not be allowed to use drugs, drinks, alcohol, or have guns. And if he successfully completes the 18 months probation, he won't spend a day in prison for the case.
Black on indictment 2017 GS21-00587 with regard to the offense of assault and battery first degree. The sentence of the court is to be committed to the state law correctional period of 10 years, balance spent with 18 months probation. He would be assessed for counseling needs and complete those, terminate from compliance. Good luck.
Make the set.
Your Honor, one item if we could have added to the conditions of his probation is that he be allowed to travel in and out of South Carolina for business purposes.
Ms. Clemens, review, has that been proposed to you?
It was just a few moments ago, Your Honor, and I understand the nature of his business, being an artist, he travels, and so I don't have much heartburn with that. As long as he lets probation know where he is and they're fully monitored.
Your Honor, not to complicate matters, but in that regard, he's actually on federal supervised release and has been successfully monitored by a federal probation agent since he was released in maybe February from the Bureau of Prisons. So.
Anyways, the finesse kid once again has finessed himself out of a case, but he better be careful because any type of drinking or any type of wild behavior, pretty much they can come get him and lock him up for that 10 years. Anyways, one case down and another case to go. Rapper Lil Mosey, I reported that he pretty much skipped out on his court hearing for his sexual assault case, but it turns out that Lil Mosey ended up going to another court case that he had for the same incident, and his excuse was pretty much, hold up. Man, y'all told me I was supposed to go to court, but I'm a rapper. I be on the road all the time and I got houses everywhere. Y'all sent it to a location that I ain't been to in so long, I never saw that I had a court date to go to. Therefore, I was never on the road, but let my lawyer tell y'all about it. Anyways, the official report on Lil Mosey as of today says Lil Mosey appeared in Louisville County Superior Court in Washington yesterday and entered a not guilty plea on a second-degree rape charge stemming from an incident last year. Amy Muth and Jennifer Atwood, attorneys for the rapper born Latham Eccles, maintained their client's innocence. The lawyers told XXL in a statement on Tuesday, April 27, Latham was never arrested and was never on the run. He only learned of his allegations last week. Notice of his court date was sent to the wrong address. Once Latham learned about the warrant, he told his attorneys to contact prosecutors right away. The prosecutors agreed the judge could quash the warrant immediately, which the judge did. Latham appeared in the court at the first opportunity. Today, the judge found he wasn't a flight risk and he didn't impose any bail. Latham entered a plea of not guilty because he's innocent. We expect him to be exonerated. Lewis County prosecutors Jonathan Mayer additionally confirmed to XXL that the Blueberry Faygo artist appeared in court last week and a sexual assault protection order has been put in place. Mayer also notes that Lil Mosey has been scheduled for future court hearings, including an omnibus hearing or a hearing where Mosey will have to present with his attorneys on June 17th and a trial confirmation on July 8th. His trial will begin the week of July 19th. As previously reported, the Washington native was charged with rape with an incident at a cabin in January of 2020. The incident involved an alleged male friend of Mosey named Francisco Cisco Prater and two women identified only by the initials MKJ and JMH in court documents. The warrant Mosey lawyers referred to was issued for his arrest for his failure to appear at a court appearance last week. However, the warrant was dismissed because the court hearing information was sent to an address that Mosey hasn't resided for 5 years, according to a report from the Chronicle on Wednesday. The report also notes that Mosey attorney requested he be allowed to travel outside of Washington for work to honor already scheduled international tour dates in Portugal, Canada, and the U.S. set for this year in 2022. The judge reportedly obligated the request. I will allow the travel. Judge James W. Lawyer said, it's not like he can go off and hide somewhere because that will make this so much worse. Lil Mosey lawyers also requested the 19-year-old rhymer trial date be pushed back to January of 2022, indicating that he will forego his right to a speedy trial, allowing the attorneys to track down witnesses whom they were unaware existed. Prior to the charges before being filed, the particular request was denied by the judge and deemed premature. In addition to Lil Mosey, another man, 19-year-old Francisco Cisco Prater, is accused of raping one of the two women. The women friends were identified in court docs as MKJ and JMH, and JMH admits to agreeing to consensual sex with Mosey in a car outside of his cabin. Prater allegedly carried JMH upstairs inside the cabin and hit the woman's head on something. JMH remembers being placed on a bed and blacking out. She woke up to Mosey on top of her having sex with her. The woman claims she blacked out again and woke up to Prater forcing his inside of her at the point Mosey supposedly left the room. Prater has not appeared in court yet, and there's a $50,000 warrant for his arrest. So it looks like Kodak Black, the finesse kid, and also rapper Lil Mosey got a long way ahead of them. They're gonna have obligation they're gonna have to consider and go by and do in order to stay out of jail. Right now, it looks like Lil Mosey will be able to travel. The judge did say he obliged that and let him do that. Also, Kodak Black seems like he will be able to go in and out of North Carolina where his event took place, so it looks like they still will be able to get to the bag. Anyways, I hope the best turns out for the two and everything gets solved and figured out. Also, comment down below, let me know what you think about this entire ordeal. I'm out.